Before you double into the market, you now need to set your emergency fund, which the rule of thumb is have 3 to 6 months of your living expenses. Obviously, if your living expenses is £1,000, we are saying you should have at least £3,000 in savings before you start investing. Of course, you cannot have that. And I'm not expecting you to wait because time is really important in investing. So what I'm going to recommend for such person is have at least £500 in a savings because your expenses is 1k anyway. If you have £500 in a savings, start investing. But now here's the gist. When you now start your investment, you now make sure that £500 you are topping it up as you are investing as well. Say you are investing £100 a month, then I'm expecting you to be dropping like £50 into your 500. So you are growing your emergency fund at the same time your investment, because your target for your emergency fund is to get it to 3k. So that is how people should approach it.
Wow, that's a very interesting one. I know a lot of people would always, like you mentioned, like talk about their situation, and I completely appreciate that we all have different situations where there are people living in conditions where they live hand to mouth. When they say salary comes in, it all goes out. You don't even have extra. But I love the point where you mentioned that it is not all the time that you get to cut some things. There are times where you just need to look for the other side. You need to earn more money actually, which is true. And if you have a full-time job, you can find something small on the side that you do. It's digital work.
Exactly.
There are lots of opportunities
in these days and age. There are so many opportunities out there. You just need to find something and create a skill. Content creation, when I see people sometimes talk about everyone setting ring lights and all, when they get to the UK, when they do this and all, let them. It's a side also for them. People are making banks, creating contents, just posting on Facebook. If you get monetized, you get monetized. Just on TikTok, you get monetized, you get monetized. And doing all of these things will lead you to do some other things as well. You create digital products, you do this, you do that, and something is coming from the side. So in this day and age, I think it's just upskilling and find a way to just earn more is one of the things.